being all crazy.
We're ready. Why people can hear us already. Welcome here on KMSU Channel 19. Kyle Patterson here with you.
Juan Vadell here. Kyle, looks like we have a good game. We're going to have a good atmosphere. Things are keying up to be a very good challenge here this afternoon.
Yes, a very good challenge. Once again, NSIC matchup right here. NSIC North matchup coming up here. Looking at the Beavers, they're coming in with an 8-8 record. They're at 500, but the last two they didn't do so good. So that's what brought the 500. NSIC, they're 4-8. Their home record though, 7-2.
Absolutely outstanding home record. They feed off of the energy. We have a good crowd here going at the MSU Dome just about every time they're playing. So they must feed off the energy. They always seem to shoot better here at home, and they seem to play a lot better defense here at home.
And we're almost averaging 1,000 people here for each game at the Dome.
According to our paper, very, very good for the NSIC.
Fifth in our NSIC.
Fifth in the NSIC for crowd capacity. That is great. It gives us a great home field advantage, along with this venue.
Yeah.
So, Minot State does have an advantage here, and they have showed it this year.
Yeah, but their away record, 1-6. Good thing the next 4 games are home next weekend also. We won't be doing that game. There will be Shane Corder will be actually doing hockey next week with all the equipment, so that's why. So Shane Corder will be busy, so I think it'll be better until we're going to broadcast the game, though, with the entire show on February 15th. So the entire crew, we're going to have lots of cameras, more than just one.
Yep, lots of angles for you. Lots of Kyle and I hopefully will be with you. There will be other people probably rotating in, and we're going to have sponsors and all sorts of stuff like that. So, is it February 15th?
February 15th on a Friday.
We have a big show coming up for you. It's actually in place of our weekly Live at 5 KMSU Channel 19 show.
Which starts next week, though.
Yes,
so got to remember that. All right, so let's get to some of the game here now. Recent history, you want to take that away?
Yeah, I can take that. Minot State has lost 3 times this last week. Once at home, falling 70-58 to the University of Mary. And then they lost twice on the road to ranked teams, actually. Then number 22, Wayne State, they lost 51-44. And then number 13, Augustana College, they lost 94-66. So those are pretty big losses. But those are very, very good teams they had. And of course, these teams are at home, besides, of course, the Mary game, which is a very big rivalry. So that's always a toss-up. Just depends who brings their game with the Mary game.
So they got past their worst stretch, I think, for the season. But they still have... We're a little more than halfway done with the season. So just a few more games. You got 4 more home games in a row here, which should help them since they're 7-2 at home. And this team coming in now, St. Cloud State University, we should mention who they're playing. The Huskies, they're 12-4 overall, and they're 8-4 in NSIC play. So once again, very tough team. They're already over 12 wins, 10 wins already for the season, and 8-4 in NSIC. So very tough team coming in here at the Dome, and hopefully the Beavers can get some momentum going with this home crowd that they always love. By the way, the Huskies, they slowed down after a bit of racing. They went to 11-1 record to start the season, but then they went 1-3 overall in their past 4 contests, and now they're 12-4 entering this weekend. So 1-3 in the last 4. So they were 11-1 at one point and top of the division, but now they're starting to fall off. They're still 3rd in the division. But they're not a hot team anymore.
Yep. Hopefully, Minot State can catch them on a off night again. These things kind of go in lulls. You win 11 in a row, and then you fall back a couple games. Things kind of have the way of evening themselves out here, especially in the Northern Sun Conference.
All right, we're gonna have the national anthem here coming up very soon. So we're gonna turn it there, and we'll do the starting lineup right after the national anthem here on KMSU Channel 19. All right, we are back here on KMSU Channel 19. We're going to start with the starting lineups here. Geez, can't even do that. Can't even get my own words out of my mouth. Juan Vadell is going to take it away. Did you lose your pen again?
I think I lost my pen.
Oh, geez.
It's around here somewhere. But anyway,
I'll find it.
Here's the starting roster for the St. Cloud State Huskies. Morgan Loaf, she's a freshman at 6. She's a 6-foot freshman senior from Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Sam Price, she's a 5'9" junior guard from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Nicole Anderson, she's a 5'9" senior guard from Cannon Falls, Minnesota. Amanda Wagner, she's a 5'9" senior guard from Webster, Minnesota. And Jessica Benson, a 6-foot forward, sophomore from Grand Meadow, Minnesota. And of course, you have head coach Lori Fish. It's her 5th season as head coach for the Huskies, and assistant coach Megan Vogel and assistant coach Tiffany Moe.
Looking at the home crowd here, for the home starting team, we have a senior, 5'9" senior starting at the guard position, where number 10 is going to be Lauren Safransky. You know that cannon shot's probably going to come here very soon, the cannon. So prepare. Then we have a junior, a 5'7" junior starting at guard, wearing number 12, Zakara Molina. And then we have a 5'9" sophomore starting, we actually have a 5'9" senior starting at a guard, where number 33 is going to be Francesca DeAngelis. She's making her 3rd start in a row here for the Minot State Beavers after she got 21 points there for the last game she played this last weekend. So 27 points for Francesca there. And then we have a 5'8" junior, a guard, number 24, Alicia Jones, and then we have a 6'2" junior starting at forward, wearing number 40, Carly Bogue. They're coached by, once again, Sheila Green-Gertie. This is her 18th season here for the MSU Beavers. All right, Juan, I think we're going to have a good game here tonight.
I think so. I think it's going to be a heated battle. I think both teams have come here to play, and the Beavers would like to break out of 500 again, and of course, the Huskies would like to continue their roll and break their losing streak.
I think if they can win here, that's pretty good. That's a good way to break 500 is against a 12-8 team.
Absolutely, absolutely. Especially at home with the home crowd behind them.
Just letting you know, Carly Bogue is having a great rebounding stat here. She's put together one of the best seasons in Minot State history. She is listed in the top 20 in the Northern Sun in just about every category. Carly Bogue having a great season, but it's been her rebound over the past 9 games that have been most impressive. She has risen to the top rebounder in the conference, and she's number 17 in the nation with 10.6 per game.
Wow.
So she's top rebounder in the NSIC. That's insane.
That is insane. Well, you know, she's been the NSIC Player of the Week 3 times with her with her efforts. So it really doesn't surprise me. I mean, she's big, she's dominant, she's physical. She hits the paint, and you know what? Nobody can get the ball out of her hands. Once it's hers, it's hers. So that does not surprise me, but nonetheless, they will need her efforts, and they will need to have another big rebounding game if they're going to pull this game off.
Yes. By the way, Shane Court is running camera here for tonight. He'll be taking over for the guys' game here once we get rolling. He looks pretty happy and calm and relaxed. Hey, you found the pen.
Found the pen. It was in my pocket.
All right, there's the jump. Goes right away here to Speedy Jones for the Beavers. DeAngelis making her 3rd start here in NS for the NCAA. She did start NCAA Division II in Alaska Anchorage, and so far she made her 1st start about 2 games ago for the Minot State Beavers.
Yes, and actually I asked her the other day if she actually enjoyed playing or why she was playing off the bench so much, because she was coming in, and that was right when she was getting hot. Coming in, scoring all the points, getting 3 or 4 steals, and she informed me that she enjoyed playing off the bench. So, we'll see how her starting, and we haven't been able to watch her start since they've been away the past 2 games, see how that changes her energy flow, and hopefully it doesn't.
I don't think it will at all, because so far so good. She's averaged 27 points the last time she made she last started, so pretty good for her. Lawrence Fransky made 2 free throws there. She's averaging 5.3 points per game. There's almost a steal there by Bogue. Bogue's going to pick it right back up. Good possession. Right into the hands here for Molina, and it's off the bounds. But she has 2 shots coming up for Scar Molina.
Yes, and those steals aren't a, Bogue gets them. I mean, she has 36 steals. She's actually leading the team in steals this year with 36, and next is Sakara Molina. But so we're going to have to expect her to force turnovers like she's been doing so well in the past.
Minot State scores 3-0 right now, and they've come off all free throws. One more free throw coming up here for Molina. She gets it. So we're 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. Going the other way now here is going to be for the Huskies. Going for Anderson. Anderson, top of the key, goes to the left side to Price. Price trying to drive the middle, goes all the way to the right wing, going up for a jump shot here is Anderson, and she gets her first 2 points for the Huskies.
And right there, they just moved the ball around enough. They had a little bit of penetration. Speedy Jones had to come off of her person to have some help defense and a quick skip pass and an easy jumper. We're going to look for the Huskies to continue to move the ball really well.
And DeAngelo's trying to get a shot there. Good rebound there by Bogue, but it was intercepted pass there by one of the Huskies. Giving up right underneath. Looks like a block shot, but actually a fall there on Francesca DeAngelis. I was talking to Franny right before the game, before she went to take a nap, she said, in the department, and she's like, tonight her role is not for scoring. She's actually defending one of the top scorers in the NSIC. That was her goal tonight, what the coach said. So you won't see many points from her tonight because she's quick, but I think she's going to use her quickness to defend the top scorer, one of the top scorers.
And, I mean, she has a motor that just never quits. She is all over the place. She is giving 110%. Even if she's just taking walking steps, it looks like she's exerting that for it. So she puts everything into this basketball game. So, hopefully she does well against who's?
I don't know who she's guarding yet. We'll see in the next one.
We'll have to see in the back. It looks like they are playing man-to-man, too. So
Jones had a good wide-open lane. Could not make the shot, though. Rebounded by the Huskies. Going outside.
Like a double dribble to me out on the outside.
It looks like Franny's guarding one of the top. There she is. She is guarding, looks like Jessica Benson. She's averaging 15 points a game. And there she made another 2, so she has 3 points for the game so far. So she's guarding a pretty tall girl, but it's going to be interesting to see how this matchup is.
Yep, Francesca's fast. She's
wide
strong.
Open is Bogue, and there you go. Carly Bogue gets her first 2 points. She has 16. She's averaging 16, almost 17 points per game for Carly Bogue. Going the other way now here for the Huskies. Top of the key, going up for a long 3, or the 2 was Price. Rebounded for Franny, but fight for it. And it looks like it's going to be fight, jump ball in favor of the Huskies. DeAngelis, she's already hustling, and she just started.
Exactly. She grabbed that rebound and boxed out a much taller girl than her and ended up with it in her arms. But drop it, and other girl swarmed it. So, jump ball.
Baseline pass. Bo got tipped it, so it's still going to be a baseline pass coming up here. It's 6-5. Beavers in the lead over the Huskies with 17:50 left to go here in the first half. Substitution in a couple of them. See who's coming in. It's going to be
43 is Emma
Konopasek. It looks like coming in. I didn't see who else came in. Going underneath, almost intercepted pass. It was by Bogue. Bogue going the other way now here for DeAngelis. Back to Bogue. Good play right there. Bogue gets another 2 points.
And that's 38 steals. That's already 2 this game in the opening few minutes for turnovers for Bogue.
And that's pretty good. I think she's going to have a good game tonight just already. Look how it's going. 8-5 right now. Beavers in the lead. Wants to take that shot. Going the other way now is Benson. Benson driving up in the middle is going to be Anderson. Anderson rolls it back outside here to Wagner. Top of the key going up here for Moen. Moen sent the play in motion, goes to the right side. Safransky guarding her. And it looks like travel, so no fall there. So Safransky had good defense there and caused the travel.
I think she got away with that one a little bit, but I'm not going to argue with the refs here.
We were just talking about that before the show. Francesca DeAngelis goes up the Molina. Molina for a long 3. Looked good, no, but it was rebounded there by the Huskies, by Benson. Going the other way now here, Anderson. Goes underneath here, Bogue versus the matchup here.
And that is a block. That is that is Bogue's 18th block of the season.
Bogue is having a great season. Like we said, she ranks top 20 in the entire NSIC for almost every stat. 8-5, 16:48 left. Beavers in the lead. Jones is good past the timeline. Gives it to DeAngelis. DeAngelis to Safransky, left wing. Drives with the middle, Bogue. Bogue almost lost it, gives out to Jones. Jones to Molina. Molina fakes the 3, going up for a layup. Wide open, there's Molina. Look at that play.
Easy on the fake. She fakes the pass right to the top of the key, and the defense opens up, and she just stepped right through for the easy layup. That's about as easy as a play as you can find and that you can execute as a guard.
Beavers having great offense going. See if their defense can keep up now as the Huskies are trying to score some points. They're down by 5. Wagner gives to the left wing now here to Moen. Moen top of the key here, going up for Konopasky for 2. They count it as a 2 for Konopasek. She gets her first 2 points of the game. It's 10-7 now. Beavers up by 3. Beavers control the ball. Jones passes his timeline. Jones and DeAngelis to Safransky. Left wing. Now it gives it to Bogue at the top of the key, going around the circle. Going up for DeAngelis, going up for almost a backwards layup hook shot. Did not get it, and rebounded by the Huskies.
They missed a chance earlier there in that early motion flex. They had Speedy Jones right at the bottom here for an easy layup, but they missed her.
2 points there for Jessica Benson. She so far has 5 points for the game. 10-9 now. Beavers only up by 1. Going the other way. Speedy Jones going to the right wing. Passes back outside, going up to Bogue. Bogue driving the middle, back outside to DeAngelis. DeAngelis for a 3 off the rim. Rebounded by the Huskies. Good play there almost, but they just couldn't sink that 3. Now going up for a long 2 are the Huskies to take the lead. Did not get it. Rebounded there by Speedy Jones. Jones almost lost control of the ball, picks it back up. She's 1-on-1, passes out to Molina. Molina going up, one bounce, going up for a shot. And it looks like it went out of bounds off the Huskies. And slow to come up is Speedy Jones. Very slow.
She looked like she got hit from the back there. I'm not quite sure if she came down awkward. I think she's going to be okay.
She's kind of limping, but I think she's just sore right now. I think there's a timeout. There is a timeout, so she looks like pushed from the back. So Konopasek gets her first personal third-team foul for the Huskies. So far, I think the Beavers are doing a great job against this 12-8 team. They're showing they're not just a 500 team.
Indeed, they're coming up with easy baskets is the thing. You know, not all their baskets have been contested, and that's what you'd expect. You know, for them to be scratching and clawing. But it seems like so far they've just been passing the ball around, around enough to look for the easy basket, and they've been executing and basically coming through on every chance that they have.
They're executing, and they may not get everything go in the basket, but as long as they keep doing the executing, you may not make the shot, but look how well they're getting to the basket itself.
Exactly. And if Bo could come down with a couple offensive rebounds, maybe a couple putbacks, they'd have pretty good secure possession of the games. And I mean, they missed a couple easy baskets, and it wouldn't even be 10-9. It'd be like 15, 16-9.
But I say it's a good 5-minute start here for the Beavers.
Very good
baseline pass gives out the Bogue, top of the key now to Molina. Molina going up to the Bogue. Bogue almost lost control and passed out to Safransky. Back outside to Molina mid-court. Now going back to Jones. Speedy Jones going to give this to Safransky. Safransky under hook pass there. Goes up to Jones. Jones for a long 3. Gets it right in the rim. So Lisa Jones gets her 3 points right there. She averages only 5.5 points a game, and now it's 13-9. She has her three-pointer.
That was a really good three-pointer from the baseline. I mean, it was about as good a shot as you could, about as pretty a shot as you could actually, that one could hope to take.
Looks like there's a foul there on the play. Let's see who it's on. That was on Scar Molina, first personal, second team foul. Who's on the, I don't know who's at the line. I don't have number 21 at the line.
I do not have a number 21 either, actually.
Well, then I'm going to write her down, and she just made a free throw. We're going to see when we get the stats, the official stats from downstairs, see who she is.
Indeed.
So 13-12 now. Jones made that last three-pointer, gives it to Molina. Molina trying to get in the Bogue. Bogue again, they're playing man-to-man, going up for Safransky for 3. She averages only 5.3 points a game. She's at 5 right now. She's in my class, in my international marketing class. I told her right before I left class, now I expect 30 points from you. She laughed at me. Well,
she's well on her way.
There's some three-pointer there.
That's an answer back, though.
That was from Moen. Rachel Moen has her first points of the game right there for the Huskies, 16-15 now. Molina passes back outside DeAngelis, right back in the middle. Bo could not hold on to it, going the other way now here for the Huskies. Going out top of the key, going up for 3 is Moen, and she makes it. Moen is on fire right now.
Someone's going to have to grab her after you make 2 in a row on back-to-back shot.
6 points for her, 18-16 now.
Yeah, she's starting to get the hot hand.
And the Huskies take the lead after that 3. But it looks like the Beavers are still calm. Molina, the Bogue. Bogue, pass it in the middle, wide open. Molina, look at that layup. See, they're executing, and it's working really well.
They're executing very simple plays, very simple, like basketball 101 plays, and they're working, and it is, catching the defense off guard, basically. It's the little cuts. It's the little, the give and goes. It's little things like that. And there's Bogue once again.
Dunk it!
on the steal, but she missed the layup.
Missed it.
That is 39 on the season steals for Carly Bogue.
That would have been a great 2
third
points.
of the game.
Would have been great 2 points there for Bogue, but it's going the other way now with 12:33 left here in the first half. 18-18. It's all knotted up, but the Huskies control the ball. Dribbling the ball is Carly Jeffrey. Top of the key, shot clock at 8. Trying to pass in the middle, wide open there. Looks like it was fouled there, but still 2 points for Morgan Loff. So she gets her first 2 points of the game with the foul. Fashion 3-point play coming up here. Foul was on
DeAngelis.
She already has 2 fouls, and she has no points for the game. I think she's coming out. Yep, she is going to coming in for the game. For the Beavers is going to be Sarah Lester, it looks like, is coming in. Pretty sure it's Sarah Lester.
It'd be Sarah Lester, and I think Morgan Close came in as well.
Yep. So Bogue's still in. So we got Sarah Lester. Nope, it's not Sarah Lester. It's Kingsbury. Kingsbury's in for the Beavers. And Close going outside the Molina. Molina the Close going the Bogue left wing. Trying to pass all the way to the other side. Speedy Jones going for a long 2 off the mark. Rebounded by Bogue, but fouled there going on the rebound. So 2 shots. Not 2 shots, excuse me. We have a baseline pass coming up here for Bogue.
That's a dangerous play. Bogue almost had her legs taken out from underneath her from number 52, Carissa LeCaptain. And she wouldn't have slid down her back so nicely. It could have been, a head over tea kettle type deal.
12 minutes left here in the first half. 21-18. The Huskies in the lead over the Beavers. Going outside the Molina after the baseline pass. Molina going underneath the Bogue. Alicia Jones. Jones back outside the Molina midcourt, going to the left wing now. Here the Close. Close goes all the way other side. This Jones again on the right wing. Back outside. Shot clock's at 14. Underneath the Kingsbury. Block shot there though by the Huskies. That was a block shot by, I don't see who it was. But there's a fall there. Block fall there on Bogue. 2 shots coming up for the Huskies. That's going to be Carly Bogue's first personal, fourth team foul, excuse me.
Keeping it close here, but Minot State's going to have to make their easy baskets. They've had multiple easy, bunny hop baskets that they have missed, and could be a totally different game right now. It's 20-21, 11:36 left in the first quarter, 4 fouls apiece.
Moen makes her first free throw. She had 2 threes in a row. Trying to make 8 points here for the next free throw. She gets it. Moen, 8 points right there for her. 23-20 now. Huskies in the lead, but the Beavers have a chance to score and tie it up or come close to it. Gives it to Jones.
And the Huskies aren't really doing a press, but they are doing full court pressure. It's basically man-to-man, but they're starting that man-to-man right at the inbounds pass. They're not trying to steal it. They're not trying to do anything but create a little pressure, but I'm guessing they're going to lay and wait until that time comes, then they're going to go for the big steal.
Look at that rebound by Close. Bounces it back outside there for Jones. Trying to go up as Molina for a jump shot. Got it off the rim. She has 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 points so far for her, and she averages 11 points a game.
We're going to have to expect a big game out of Molina if we want Minot State to do well. She's the heart and soul of this offense.
Going the other way now, Huskies trying to answer as they are up by 1 point. As they give it to Loff. Loff going up here for a long 3 was going to be Anderson, but rebounded there by Speedy Jones for the Beavers. Man-to-man, and once again defense for the Huskies. Bogue, the Molina trying to get the play in motion. It looks like they're running pretty much the same base play.
Yep. Against man-to-man, it's one of those, constant motions where you don't run a play and it's done. You run a play and it should keep flowing.
Yes, so keep flowing for that. So just keep the same basic the motion. So the defense, you want to change it up a little bit so the defense doesn't predict the next play. And look at that, 3 points there.
Exactly, and after that you start adding in, once you get the motion down, you add in back doors, you add in all sorts of stuff. And there was that heavy pressure there by the Huskies, but Minot State was able to inbound it.
9:56 left here in the first half. Lots of threes by the Huskies. Their percentage is pretty good right now for three-point line. Now going to Molina. Molina gonna bring it outside now to the wing. Try to pass in the Bogue, almost intercepted last touch, though, by the Huskies. Substitution in, we have DeAngelis coming in, and we're going to have a media timeout, too. So with that, right now it's 26-20. The Huskies in the lead by 6 points, but I think Minot State's making this game closer than they thought.
They are. They're hanging close. They're making the easy baskets. The Huskies are hitting threes. If it wasn't for Moen's back-to-back threes there, it'd be a very different game.
Yeah, it's a very different game, but I'm amazed how they're shooting so well. Like the Mary game that we did, they weren't shooting so well. I think they were getting to the basket, but here they're getting to the basket and they're actually making shots or getting close to them. And I think as long as they keep getting to the basket, even if they don't make them, they're getting to the basket.
As Sheila Green-Girding said in an interview a couple days ago, they're doing great. The defense is doing okay. They're high intensity, but if you can't put the ball in the hoop, you can't win.
Exactly.
It's as simple as that.
Scoreboard just went off, so. It's an exciting game so far, actually. The crowd's starting to fill in. The crowd tends to fill in as the game gets going, but it's a little chilly out there. 5 below again, but tomorrow, 30 degrees, and you're going ice fishing.
I'm going ice fishing. There's a big tournament out in Devil's Lake this weekend. Hopefully I can win a car.
Yeah,
I know. They're giving away 3 of them, so we'll see.
Might as well. By the way, next Thursday, the first KMSU show is on live at 5 o'clock in KMSU Channel 19. Shane Court's doing sports. I'm doing the news. Derek Hackett and Jamie Council are doing hosts. And then we have live reporter Thomas and Mariah. And then Juan, your weather.
I'm the weather man this year. It's raining sideways.
We got some stats here, Juan. You want to take it away, see who we got?
I will take the stats
Who's number
away.
21 first? You should let me have that.
Huh?
Peterman. Lexi Peterman.
Lexi Peterman.
Okay.
All right, for the visiting team, we got Morgan Loaf. She's at 3 points. Jessica Benson, she has 5 points. Sam Price has 3. Nicole Anderson is at 2 points. Amanda Wagner has 0. Lexi Peterman has 3. Lauren Rachel has 8 points. And Emma Konopasic.
Yeah. Konopasic, yep, has
2 points.
2 points.
And of course, they're shooting the first half field goal percentage, or 9 of 13 at 69.2%. Their 3-point percentage for the first half is 3 of 5. They're at 60%, so as you're correct, that is pretty darn good. And their free throw percentage is at 83.3%, which is super, super high, but actually kind of average for this conference.
Agreed. And looking at the Carly Bogue here, she has 4 points. Lauren Safransky has 5. 8 points for Sakara Molina. Alicia Jones has 3 for a total of 20 points. First half, they're 7 of 17 for field goals, so 41%. That's not so bad. Not to compare the 70% on the other side for the Huskies. 3-point land, they're 2 of 4, 50%. And the free throws, 100%, 4 for 4.
As I was getting back, 83%, amazing on free throws. But when you consider the rest of the conference, 12 teams are hitting at least 70% of their free throws. Winona State leads the conference at 79%, and Minot State is actually second with 73 points. Oh, I'm sorry, is above average with 73.3%.
I think we're having score clock problems. So we're taking a little longer media timeout than usual. Perfect time to take a media timeout.
Exactly.
Looking at some rebounds here. Carly Bogarty has 3 rebounds, 2 for offensive, 1 for defensive. I don't know if that. Yes, 3 steals here for Carly Bogue. It shows on here. So she's having a great game. 3 steals apiece for both teams. An assist, 8 assists for St. Cloud, and then we have 5 assists for Minot State. The clock's back on. Look at that. There you go.
Just in time.
I know. It'd be nice if we could take some commercial breaks just to breathe.
Could probably work some commercial breaks in if we had somebody out in the studio.
Yeah, I know, right? Underwriter break.
Yeah.
DeAngelis going up right away. Look at that.
An acrobatic layup that was.
Comes off the bench again. I told you she comes off the bench and 2 points. And now something's wrong with the score clock, I bet, again.
Yeah, when I was a basketball player, I enjoyed coming off the bench. It gave you a chance to sit there, get a
Watch.
feel of the game, watch. You probably know who, one of the two people you're coming in for, for your forward, you're forward,
Usually,
blah,
yep.
blah, blah. So you kind of get to watch who you're going to be guarding, who's going to be guarding you. So in that chance, you get to kind of get a feel for the game and then come in and hopefully get the chance to make the difference.
And the difference sometimes it makes a lot. Look what DeAngelis, 27 points sometimes off the bench, and 18 points she did for some games that we did for off the bench. She's a bench. I think she's better as a bench player that comes off the bench. I don't know if they're testing her out, it looks like, as starting right now and see how she does.
Yep, and we'll have to see. I mean, she's a great basketball player, and, great basketball players get over those woes. Whether you're starting or coming off the bench, you have to play ball.
Another three-pointer there for the Huskies. Sam Price has 6 points, both three-pointers. So it's 29-22 now. Beavers control the ball. Molina, top of the key here, the Jones. Jones driving up in the middle, trying to go with 2 shots. Blocked there, though, by Jessica Benson. Went out of bounds, though. It's still going to be Beavers ball.
Yep, and Jessica Benson is using her height there, and she just came up and absolutely smothered that ball. That one had no chance.
No chance at all for that. Bogue, top of the key here, the Molina. She wanted to take that. She was setting up for it. Going the other way now here is going to be for Close. Close back outside the Jones. Shot clock's at 4. Going up for a 3. Almost rebounded. Fight for it, actually, and still fight for it, but it's going to be picked up by the Huskies. The Anderson. Anderson rolls out to the left wing. Going up underneath here. Almost block pass there. Going up for another 3 are the Huskies is Wagner. And it looks like there's a fall there as the ball was going the other way. That's going to be on Emma Konopasek. That's her second personal, 5th team foul for the Huskies. Still going to be Beavers ball. Excuse me. It looks like coming in, Safranski's coming in here for Close. I told her get that 30 points.
She's listening to you. I haven't seen her hit a three-pointer in quite some time.
Yeah, me either.
Or even attempt one in quite some time.
Yeah. DeAngelis back outside here for, Sandsaber's in here for the Beavers. Yes, Sandsaber. Got to make sure I have the right book. Tried to get bounce pass on DeAngelis. She would have been wide open.
Bogue a little late on that bounce pass. But if she would have poked it through, DeAngelis would have had a wide open layup.
Going the other way now here for the Huskies, as they are up by 7 points, 29-22, with 8 minutes left to go in the first half. There's another three-pointer by Sam Price. All her points are three-pointers. She has 9 points for three-pointers for Sam Price.
That was right in Lauren Safranski's face. There was nothing more she could have done besides getting a finger on the actual ball. All over her, in the face.
Down by
as close as you could be without fouling her, and she just absolutely nailed that three-pointer.
Beavers are now down by 10, but still trying to get the plays going. Going up outside here underneath for Bogue, but there's a fall there on the play.
There goes again. I mean, they're boxing her out, but they're doing it like right on her legs and hips, and it looks like she's going to get taken right off of her feet. I guarantee you it happens before this game's over.
Fall there was on Emma Konopasek. That's a 3rd personal already at 7:29 left there in the first half. So she has to be careful. Going up for 2 points is Carly Bogue. She powered her way up there and gets 6 points now.
It was a brilliant bounce pass in underneath the basket, though.
32-24 now, 7:19 left here. Going up for 2 points is one of the Huskies, but it's rebounded by Bogue. Going the other way now here for Sandsaber for the Beavers. Sandsaber passes the timeline. Now they're playing a little close man-to-man now on 1-on-1, but going up to Molina. Molina left wing. Bringing out the DeAngelis. DeAngelis driving up in the middle, going up for 2, and there's a block there. So not a charge, it was a block.
I thought it was going to be a charge.
That's going to be 7th, so now we're in the bonus. Bonus now here. Sam Price, first personal.
And DeAngelis is hitting 74% on her free throws, which is pretty darn good, so we'll have to see how she does here.
2 points for her so far in the game.
Ooh, in and out.
Missed that one. Speedy Jones coming back in here for Sandsaber. I can see the coach's plan already. Just keep switching out your guards, or excuse me, your guards here. She makes that one. She's 50% from the line. She has 3 points for the game for DeAngelis. 32-25 now. A little double team there for the Beavers.
Full court pressure by the Beavers.
Going the other way here for Anderson. Anderson brings it out to Price. Price, top of the key here, almost a steal there. Close to a steal. Going up for two, though, was Benson. That's going to be more points for her. 2, 4, 6, 7 points for her for Benson.
Yep, the top scorer of the Huskies and one of the top scorers in the NSIC. And, you know, she made that one look easy.
Bogue wide open underneath. Look at that. Good pass by Bogue.
Speaking of some of the top scorers in the conference, Bogue answers right back.
Bogue has 8 points so far with 6:15 left here in the first half. This game's going pretty quick.
Yes,
good
and
pace.
Minot State slowly chipping away at that 10-point lead that the Huskies had just a moment ago.
If they keep going on defense, looks like it's a blocking foul there on Speedy Jones, though. Going up to the basket, and that's going to make her 6th team foul. Speedy Jones, his first personal 5th team foul for the Beavers. So it's 34-27. 1 point, they were up by 10 points, the Huskies were, with 6:06 now, and they're, like you said, they're chipping away. Baseline pass coming up here. Shoots it outside here for Benson. Benson going up for 2 points, too powerful on the layup. Rebounded there by Molina, though. Going all the way to Bogue, wide open, but they're going to back it off. Going to DeAngelis. DeAngelis is going to take that jump shot that she loves, and she rolled out. She should have went back to the basket there for DeAngelis. Going up for a long two, rebounded by Bogue again. Bogue is having a rebounded machine, as we said earlier in the pregame show. Molina, top of the key. Jones to Safransky. Safransky rolling up underneath here, going to DeAngelis. DeAngelis going up for a jump shot for DeAngelis. In and out of the basket. Her shots rebounded by Bogue. It looks like a foul going up as Bogue was going up for 2 points.
Yep, and another offensive board by Bogue. DeAllen just took a little bit of an off-balance shot there. I mean, she does love that fadeaway, but that one was off to the side a little bit. But one thing Minot State is doing right now is they're pushing the ball really hard. They're getting that defensive rebound. They're hitting the outlet pass, and they're gone up the court in this about the past 3 or 4 times that they've gotten the defensive board.
And they're doing great right now for free throws also. There's another one by Carly Bogue. First one by Carly Bogue, excuse me.
Bogue is shooting also at 75% free throws, so obviously an excellent free throw shooter as well.
Second
Our
attempt.
team is full of excellent free throw shooters.
And that's a good thing. Free throws sometimes decide the game.
Indeed, as the boys found out this last week.
Who were they playing? Mary?
Was it Mary?
Or you mean this weekend when they were away?
Yeah.
They were playing. They only lost by 2 points.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, I forget who they're. It's right there on the schedule. Maybe scroll this way.
Get to the
2 more pages. The score clock went out again. Who was the last follow on? I think it was on Speedy Jones. So we're going to second personal. Shane's like, I'm just running camera.
It was
Speedy. Okay.
It was against Augustana College, actually.
The 70-72?
Yes, and Augustana went down and hit the last 14 of 15 free throws.
Yep.
To close out the game. Minot State was down 16, slowly chipped away at that, and at the very end was in it, but, if the other team's hitting their free throws, not much you can do.
34-29. It was a 10-point lead, but now it's back to a 5-point lead now for the Huskies. So Beavers still chipping away. Score clock's back up. Something must be wrong with that score clock. That's always happened. I've noticed a few games. Like when you go high school games for the radio, score clock goes out. You have to wait for like 5 minutes. Like, what do you talk about?
Yep, and that kind of gives an advantage to one team or the other, I think. Faster-paced teams have a chance to get rested.
Now going the other way, Benson, lead scorer, gives it back outside here to Anderson. Anderson top of the key here for Price. Price going underneath Anderson, bounce pass underneath, spin move underneath, going up for 2 points and gets it is Carissa LeCaptain. She gets her first 2 points of the game. LeCaptain, excuse me. Now the Beavers trying to answer. They are down, going out to Safransky. Safransky, the DeAngelis. 3-point land. Getting out to Safransky. She's going to take another 3. Did not get it rebounded, though, by the Huskies. Ooh, they wanted the fall on that one.
DeAngelis needs to be careful on that fly. You know, she does. She flies around the court, but sometimes it will get you in trouble.
So
that time she got away with it.
36-29. 2 points looks like fouled on the way, though.
DeAngelis draws that foul right there.
That's a third.
That's her fourth.
Third. Yep.
Okay.
Third personal, 7th team foul. So DeAngelis will probably be coming out here for, I think Kingsbury's going to come back in. 2 shots coming up here for Jessica Benson, averaging 15. She's at 2-4-6-7 right now. See if she's going to make it. Try and get 2 shots here. Shot is up. Got that one. Kingsbury in.
DeAngelis checks out.
She'll be out, I think, for the rest of the half.
Well, I'm sure she will be.
Yeah. Not having a good game right now. Not in her standards, at least.
Yeah, she does hold herself to some pretty high standards.
Uh-huh. Makes that one. Loff is in now for the Huskies.
Yep, and the Huskies are back at a 9-point lead.
4:17 left here in the first half. 38-29. Huskies in the lead over the Beavers. Jones gives outside to Safransky. Safransky top the key to Jones. Jones going up for an easy layup. Look at that wide open lane for Speedy Jones. She gets another 2 points. She has 5 points for the game.
Yep, and that's created by the motion. You get 2 defenders tied up with each other, and you just go right by them. Jones is having some really, really easy layups, and I think that just has to do with just how in general fast she is. I mean, she stops and starts on a literal dime. I mean, she stopped, she's right below you, and then she's at the basket 3 steps later.
And here Jones, top of the key now, getting outside to Safransky. Safransky gives a left wing to Molina. Molina going up for 2 points, off the mark, off the rim. Looks like she was under pressure, but going the other way now here for the Huskies is going to be Moen. Moen going up here for a 3 now, right in the hands for Bogue. That 3-pointer was off for the Huskies. Going up underneath, it's going to be a block, and we have bonus coming up here.
Yep, and here we go again with the Beavers. They're taking that tempo, they're pushing it. They're making the quick outlet pass and, you know, getting up court as quickly as possible after the defensive board.
2 shots. 2 shots for Molina coming up here. She has 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 points so far for Molina. She's 3 for 3 from the charity stripe so far, trying to make it 4 for 4. Jessica Benson coming back in for the Huskies. Molina trying to make another free throw here. Makes that one. She's 4 for 4. And it's a 7-point lead now for the Huskies, 40-33 with 3 minutes left here in the first half. Going the other way now for the Huskies as they control the ball is the Benson. Benson rolls it out to the right wing here to Anderson. Anderson top of the key, almost lost control of the pass there was Moen. Moen going up for 2 points, wide open lane there for Moen. She gets another 2 points. She has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points for her so far for Moen.
And that was a good job for her to, instead of cut, she curled to the basket, got the open pass, and I mean, it's about as easy a basket as you could take.
Safransky underneath the Bogue. Bogue almost lost control of it and goes the other way. Yep. Going up here, top of the key. Looks like it's going to Moen. Moen's just going to back it down. 2:23 left here in the first half. They have a 9-point lead. Biggest lead has been 10 so far in this game. Top of the key now to Benson. Shot clock's at 9. Going up for 3, off the mark. Rebounded, though, by the Huskies. Offensive rebound with 2 minutes left to go. Bringing it back outside. They're just going to pass the ball, looks like, before the half. Wear down that shot clock so the Beavers cannot get a chance to get some points and make it a closer game at the half.
And since
another offensive rebound.
Since the Beavers changed, they have switched to a zone defense, actually.
They have, yes. It's still there.
It looks like a 3-2 zone.
3 offensive rebounds, though, already. 4, and going up for another 3 off the mark, and still rebounded by the Huskies. That's their 4th offensive rebound, and they still have possession. The Beavers have not controlled the ball yet for at least 4 possessions. With 1:22 left here to go, down by 9. Going back outside now. They're taking threes all the time. It looks like it's going to be 5 seconds, 3 seconds in the lane, so a turnover there.
And they're going to have to be careful in that zone because these Huskies can shoot the 3-ball. They are very good at the 3-ball. And so to switch to a zone like this, they're going to open that chance for more threes up. So it could make them, it could break them. You never know. We're going to have to see, we're going to have to see how it unfolds. But they're going to have to be careful, actually. I think it's ever since DeAngelis has been out and she's been locking down Benson. Ever since she's gone out, they have switched to that zone.
So we have 1 minute left here in the first half. Got a couple substitutions coming in. Shot clock's at 14. It's 42-33. Beavers need to make some offensive rebounds here if they can't make some shots going, because they made 4 in a row, the Huskies did, on that one possession. And that shot clock wore down almost every single time. Sandsaver in. Driving up in the middle, back outside the Molina. Molina to Kingsbury. Kingsbury all the way to the other side of Sandsaver. Sandsaver under pressure, shot clock at 1 and shot clock violation on their defense. So their defense held up strong. They gave it to the short Sandsaver.
Yep, just took one too many passes and left Sandsaver in the corner. I mean, there was nothing she could do.
She's shorter, and she's
shorter up against a taller defender, and she was stuck in the corner. She had no outlet pass and no way to shoot over the top. So.
35 seconds left here in the first half. Shot clock's at 19. Going up here for his Benson for a long 3, rebounded by Bogue. So this could be the last possession for the Beavers. Safransky, she's going to try to go all the way. It's blocked, though, by Benson.
Man, she is fast.
Benson is like
all over the court. She just missed that shot. I didn't even know she was underneath the basket, and she came up with the block.
Franny and I were talking right before she took her nap, for at the department, and she's like I'm guarding this player that's insanely good, and it's like that's her assignment. And with her out, it's different to see what they're going out here. 11 seconds left, but there looks like there's a fall there on Bogue, and that's bonus, a 1-and-1. Yep, Bogue. Second personal for Bogue. 8th team foul for the Beavers. 1-and-1 coming up here for, looks like, Morgan Loff. So
Sakara Molina looked very, very upset at the official after calling that last foul. Very upset at the official.
I think right now the Beavers had a good all first half, but once they hit the 2:30 mark, it just went downhill after those 4 possessions.
The four offensive rebounds by the Huskies kept them on defense for almost a total of 2.5 minutes.
Loaf makes another free throw, so it's a 10-point lead. The biggest lead has been 10 points. They're going to try and make that 11 now here is going to be Morgan Loff. She makes it. Biggest lead of the game is 11 points. And that's right now 44-33 with 10 seconds left here to go. Molina, 5 seconds. They have to get something going here. They're not giving that 3 away. Molina's going up for a shot off the mark, and that's the end of the first. So at the end of the first, the St. Cloud State Huskies 44 and the Minot State Beavers 33 here at the half.
And this past couple minutes, the Huskies got, of course, all of those boards, but the MSU offense has not been able to get a clean look. They've been forcing shots. They've basically been pressured the entire way. So we're going to have to give some kudos to the Huskies defense there the last few minutes of that half to close it out with a 10-point lead.
And I'm just
11-point lead, I'm sorry.
11-point lead, the biggest lead of the game. Adding up some of the scores here. Lots of players with scores on the Husky side.
Kyle, what do you think is going to have to change here in the second half for Minot State to be successful?
I should be asking you that. Well, I think right now they're still executing great on offense, but right now their defense just broke down, and they need the rebound. Like they were doing all great all game. Even they were down by 10, they started chipping away on offense, and their defense held. But the last 2:30. Something just happened. Don't know what happened. It's just they could not make a defensive rebound. And they were rebounding like crazy, the Huskies were. So rebounding, that's what they need to work on. Their defense and rebounding.
We have a lot of ball game left. They're going to have to stop, first of all, number 32, Jessica Benson, who is absolutely all over the court. She's got a great shot, and from what it looks like, rarely misses. And they're also going to have to stop Rachel Moen. She's hit 3 three-pointers in the first half.
Looking at some of my unofficial scores here, Morgan Loff has 5 points for the game. Sam Price has 9 points from the game, all from three-pointers. Nicole Anderson, averaging 6 points a game, only has 2. Looking at Jessica Benson, she averages 15 points a game. She's at 9 right now. Rachel Moen, she's at 10 points a game. Emma Konpasek, she has 2 points, and Carissa LeCaptain has 4 points, and Lexi Peterman has 1 point for the St. Cloud Huskies. So my unofficial stats there. Fall trouble, we have Morgan Loff has 1, Price has 1, Amanda Wagner has 1, Jessica Benson has 1, Rachel Moen has 1, Emma Konopasek has 3 personal fouls, and then Carissa LeCaptain has 1 personal foul.
So spreading the love around with the fouls, at least for the most part.
Yep.
Let's get on.
Well, field goal percentage here first for the St. Cloud.
All right, field goal percentage. The St. Cloud State Huskies went 15 for 28. They're at 53.6%.
Very good.
The first half 3-point percentage, 5 for 14, 35.7. That has drastically gone down since
Yes,
the first
a
half.
lot.
And their free throw percentage is at 90%. 9 for 10.
9 for 10. Looking at the Beaver side, as for points here, 10 points for Carly Bogue, 5 points for Lauren Safransky. Scar Molina has 10 points of her own. 5 points for Alicia Jones, 3 points for Francesca DeAngelis for a total of 33 points.
And at field goal percentage, we have the Beavers at 11 for 30. That's 36.7%. Three-point
land.
They're at 33.3%. They're at 2 for 6. And just like the Huskies, they are 9 for 10, making that 90% from the free throw stripe.
All right.
As we can imagine, great free throw shooting. But Minot State is going to have to step up that field goal percentage, 36.7%. That is not good at all.
Not good.
From
field goals.
Yeah, field goals. From in front of the arc, I was going to say.
That works too. With that, we're going to take about 10-minute break. So we'll be back here in 10 minutes here on KMSU Channel 19. So stay tuned as it is 44-33. The Beavers are down against the Huskies, St. Cloud State Huskies. We'll be back in 10 minutes here on KMSU Channel 19. Welcome back here on KMSU Channel 19. Kyle Patterson, Juan Vadell, and Shane Court running camera. And we are here after halftime. We're getting ready to roll here very soon. 44-33. Juan and the Huskies are in the lead over the Beavers.
Yep, just a couple notable things. Of course, Carly Bogue has 37 steals on the year. I think she's had 3 this earlier, and she's had only 1 block. So hopefully she will increase on that stuff, because I think, as Carly Bogue does well, as she does poorly, she hits rhythms just like any other player, and Minot State directly plays off of her energy and her focus and her, if she's scoring, the rest of the team's scoring.
And then
if she's rebounding, the rest of the team's scoring, but as she kind of fell off there the last couple minutes of the game, the Huskies were able to climb back up to an 11-point.
What we noticed, though, the Huskies are quick.
They are quick.
They are insanely quick. For some of them are tall girls, and they're
probably
quick.
One of the quickest teams I've ever seen. I mean, they're doubling Carly Bogue within. I mean, they even think about getting Carly Bogue the basketball, and she's being double teamed.
I would feel confident, though. There's DeAngelis right away.
On the post, making a great move against Jessica Benson.
And just think, you're only down by 11 points. Honestly, against a 12-4 team, 12-4 team, I would want to be down by at least, a few more. But 11 points, that's not that bad, honestly, for another half to go. And there's a good right
Steal
in the
by
hands of Bogue.
That's her 4th steal of the game.
Going the other way now here for Jones. Jones is trying to go up right away. They're coming out shooting, trying to. I think it's going the other way.
Kind of an ill-advised shot there, I thought, by Jones. I think she had plenty of people underneath the basket to give it to, but
he'll pass it back out and set up a play, maybe. That would have been better.
That probably would have been better, indeed.
44-35. Now it's only a 9-point lead again for the Huskies. Huskies control the ball, though.
I'm excited to see the Huskies on this side of the court, because we get to see their quickness, their strength, see actually what's going on here, right up close.
Loff gives outside to Anderson in mid-court now.
And
shot clock's at 6.
Benson and DeAngelis down on the block here are absolutely getting into it with against each other, basically.
Jones going the other way, wide open is
Bogue.
Bogue.
That should have been a shot violation since it didn't hit the rim. Does the backboard count as?
I think so.
Oh, does it?
But
okay.
she took the shot, actually, though, I think that's what. I don't know, really. We should, shouldn't we? Wow, we're great broadcasters.
We are the best broadcasters.
But, yeah, if you didn't go anywhere else, you wouldn't be able to do this here at any other college, practically.
Exactly.
Minot State has great opportunities. Definitely for the broadcasting, believe me.
Especially for the broadcasting. It's a small department. You get one-on-one help. You have plenty of older people to help you out. I mean,
it's insane how hands-on it is for broadcasting.
Let's see. We have a first-year broadcaster, I think, a talent this year. As a Mariah, she's one of the live reporters. It's her first year in the broadcast department. Nowhere else in the country would you be able to get a first year.
Not even North Dakota for the rest. That's pretty good. Going up right underneath there.
And there's Benson.
She gets another 2 points. She has 11 points for the game for Jessica Benson. 46-37 now, back to 9-point lead yet. Going the other way, Jones. Jones and Safransky. Safransky bounced underneath the DeAngelo. She's going to try to take that shot, and Nick goes right in. She looks more comfortable now.
She is. She's getting down on that block. She's keeping away from taking the long shots, and she's just getting underneath the basket, getting the ball, and then using her strength, power, and moves to put in easy baskets.
That matchup of Benson and DeAngelis just looks so mismatched.
It is getting heated up down there. They're shoving each other around. I'm surprised one of them hasn't. I'm surprised the refs haven't called a foul on either of them yet, because it's just strong D.
Look at that, DeAngelis
again. That's 6 straight points
for DeAngelis.
She
makes all the. It's just DeAngelis and Benson going at each other so far in this game for points and defense. I mean, it just looks mismatched, and DeAngelis is keeping up right with her.
She is. And points-wise, I mean, DeAngelis has given up at least a 2-inch height advantage there, and she's sticking with it. She's staying strong, playing strong D, and Benson is trying to get down on the block against DeAngelis, and where she has the height advantage.
Look at that, Benson goes right over Bogue for 2 more points. She has got 6 points of her own.
I'm gonna guess here that Benson's gonna go off on a pretty good streak here in the second half. And hopefully DeAngelis can keep step for step with her.
I'm curious what the game plan is. Jones is trying to go up for her own 2 points. Look at that, off the back of the rim.
And this is quick. This is quick, good MSU basketball going on right now. Not many fouls. They're getting the ball at the top of the key, passing the ball around, and going in for easy layups. There's another rebound for Bogue if she can control it.
Jones going the other way now, past the timeline.
DeAngelis. This is that quick game that that they started bringing out there at the beginning. With the quick outlet passes.
Last fall was on Jessica Benson also. So this is interesting between those two. That's a battle. Even though they look mismatched, they're just as quick.
They are battling.
And they can shoot just as well. Look at that. Going forward. I need to find her right there. She gets a free throw. This is so far this half, the first 3 minutes has been insanely good for both teams. They're keeping up with each other, but Minot State now only a 5-point deficit, 50-45. And Minot State at half was 11-point deficit. And now rebounded by Bogue.
That easy bucket.
Bogue now trying to keep up. It looks quick. You can tell which one's the quick players on the team. Bogue. Going outside here for Molina, trying to get her first 2 points. Of the half, they're going in. Holy cow.
Great penetration by Safransky there. She dribbled in, drawed the double team, hit out for the quick outlet pass, and they were able to make the easy 2 points.
Minot State only down by 3 now. It was 11 points at the half. It's 50-47 now. Blocked there by Bogue, but picked right in the hands to one of the Huskies. Going outside the Wagner, going up for 2 points is Benson. Benson's shots off, rebounded by Bogue. Bogue having a defensive round here for rebounds. Going the other way now for DeAngelis for 3 to tie it up. Got it.
See, this is that push that Minot State needed. They're picking up the ball tempo. They're pushing the ball. They're getting it out to the wings. They're making easy baskets, making easy 3-pointers, and that's how they climb back into this game.
Oh, my goodness. This game just got heated up as it's knotted up. Steal there by DeAngelis. She going to go all the way. Going up for a shot for 2. Didn't take the lead there. Rebounded by the Huskies. Shane, stop laughing.
Tipped by DeAngelis again there, making it a problem for the Huskies to even cross half court.
Going the other way now. Up shot there for Benson. She gets her 2 points. They take the lead right back. So it's been the DeAngelis Benson show for the first 5 minutes of this second half, and it's been a good one. And so far, DeAngelis has been taking all the light on the stage.
And we're not only seeing points from DeAngelis and Benson, they're getting rebounds, they're getting steals. And looks like I think DeAngelis has been the key factor in this first part of the second half. She's battled with Benson, going shot for shot with her, hitting a 3-point and hitting all of her free throws to actually get the edge over Benson over this last starting few minutes.
So Franny, so far DeAngelis, she only had 3 points at the end of the half. Right now she has 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11 points for a total of 14 points. She scored 11 points alone in the first 5 minutes. That's insane. I'm sorry.
That is insane. That is great effort, great court awareness, and just great skill in general to be able to do that. I mean, she made up the deficit by herself.
And then don't forget Melina had 2 points, and Alicia Jones had 2 points, and Carly Bogue had her own 2 points. But look at the other side. The only scorer is Jessica Benson for the second half for the Huskies, and that's 2, 4, 6, 8 points. She now has 17 points for Jessica Benson, but she's the only scorer in the second half for the Huskies. So let's see what they do here. Bogue lost control of the ball with the dribble going right in the hands of the Huskies. 52-50 here as the Huskies are in the lead. This became a game fast here in the second half.
Yes, it did. It's become very, very exciting here in the past. Just in the 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, we've great scoring, great.
Oh, that's
great fast pace play between the two sides.
That fall. Oh, Carly Bogue's third.
I did not quite see what was going on there.
It looks like it looked.
Everybody seems to be angry though.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was kind of her fault for going over the trip. They said, like the crowd was thinking. But still, keep up the momentum here for the Beavers. Their defense has been pretty dang good so far. But there's 2 points going. That's just as I say that. Carissa LeCaptain gets 2 points. She has 6 points for the game. Going the other way now as the Beavers are down by 4.
Yep, that's 4 unanswered points since the Beavers' big run there.
Now going to Jones, left wing, passes out to Melina. Let's see what they can do on offense now. Going underneath the Bogue. Bogue to Melina, wide open lane, got it, 2 points.
Give and go.
That is a great play right there by the Beavers.
As I was saying earlier, basketball 101. That is how Beavers are getting their baskets.
It helps with the crowd too.
It does.
Home crowd. Now, the Huskies trying to answer back now as they are only up by 2 points. It was 11 at the half. Off the mark, fight for it. Still fight for it underneath. Dribbling like crazy, but Huskies pick it right back out and resets the shot clock at no, it's at 7. Going up for 3 now is one of the Huskies, and it rolls right in. That was 4.
That was a pretty generous rim there. That hit the tip twice and then went in.
I didn't know who scored that. Was it number?
I believe it was number
21.
Yeah, 21.
There was no 21. Oh, Lexi Peterman. We'll just put that there.
I think it might have been 41. I'm sorry.
Well, no clue. Either way, there's a store now going the other way now. Looks like it's a. What was that kind of fall? I did not see.
I'm not sure if that was a foul or a jump ball.
I don't think it was a fall.
I believe it was a jump ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he put his motions up. So yeah, it was a jump ball. 13 minutes left here to go.
DeAngelis checks out. I wonder if they're going to step into that zone again.
Yeah, that could be it. They got all the tall people now out on the floor for the Beavers. They have 2 shooters, it looks like, and 1 post. So yeah, it looks like they're going to be trying a little defensive style here. And now I don't know what's going on. It's been quite a good second half so far.
It has been exciting. Everything you'd expect out of MSU Beaver basketball.
Yeah, right into the hands of Alicia Jones. And there's a good break there as they are down by 5 points, the Beavers are. See what they can do here. Safransky back outside to Alicia Jones. Speedy Jones gives it out here to Melina, the right wing. Melina's good drive up the middle, going up for 2 points. She gets it on the fall. Classic 3-point play coming. Oh, it was a charge. Offensive foul charge there on Melina. She wanted that one back. Ooh, this game's going to be intense, it looks like, from here on out.
Yep, it's getting more physical. I mean, after a couple of these shots, the girls they're becoming very slow at getting up. That means, the physicality of the game is kind of taking a toll on them, and we'll see who can, outlast the other person here.
So now the Huskies, with their 5-point lead, are going to try to extend that lead.
There's a turnover by Alicia Jones. She knocked that ball out with a hand.
Jones underneath to Safransky for 2 points. Got it. Safransky has 7 points for the game.
Big game by Safransky.
So far, yes.
Not only offensively, but defensively. She's been all over the court.
And she's having, I think, a pretty good game compared to her others.
And she plays lots and lots of minutes.
Right to the hands of Safransky. Yeah, Safransky and Molina are one of the top lead first in the game, more minutes in the game.
That ball looked like it tipped off of the Huskies and went out of bounds, MSU ball.
So it's 57-54. The Beavers are down by 3 with 12 minutes left to go here in the second half. They were down by 11 at the half time, and now it's only down by 3. At one point, we were all knotted up at 50 apiece. Going underneath the Bogue. Look at that arc pass. Fight for it. It looks like a fall there on I think they're going to call them the Huskies. I asked Lauren, I'm like, what do you guys talk about in the huddle? It's like, well, we talk about what we're doing wrong, but you don't want a mic in there sometimes.
I can imagine, as an athlete, you get heated, things get said. I mean, even as someone to your teammate, you may say something very harsh and probably doesn't, that you wouldn't want on microphone. But when it comes to it, you're still on the same team. Everything's good. Sakara Molina for 3.
And knotted up at 57 apiece. So we're back to a tie at 57 points apiece. 11:36 left. We got a game here, guys, tonight with 11:33 left here in the second half.
If you're not in this dome, we hope you're watching. But if you're not,
you are
missing
Jones.
out on great basketball right now.
Jones passes back outside Molina. Ooh, almost closer for a fall. Back outside Safransky. Safransky's going to take for a long 2. Rebounded, though, by Kingsbury and gets the layup. Got it, Kingsbury, and there's the lead. They haven't took the lead since the first 2 minutes in the game for the Beavers.
Kingsbury hasn't had her name called on not that many times this game, but she's coming through when it counts.
First points for Kingsbury, and it counted as it's 59-57. Beavers in the lead for first time in the first 3 minutes of the game. And it's all knotted up again after the score there by Carly Jeffrey, her first 2 points of the game for the Huskies. It's knotted up at 59 apiece. 10:43 left here to go. Jones is going to pass the timeline, all knotted up.
The Huskies still have not sprang that full court trap yet. I'm wondering when that is going to happen.
Safransky now, all the way to the other side of Molina. Molina for 3, off the mark. Fight for it underneath, but it's going to be rebounded by Benson by the Huskies. Going the other way now here for the Huskies. Passes back outside, going up for her own 3. Was going to be Peterman. Did not get it rebounded by the Huskies, though, the Benson. Benson, top of the key here, the Moen. Now here for 3 for Jeffrey. Didn't get it, and fight for it. They're going to call a fall there. Looks like on Speedy Jones. Yep. 2 shots coming up.
That's and that was Lexi Peterman. She's going to be going to the stripe.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like Speedy Jones just put a hand in there at the wrong time and got her on the wrist.
This game, after halftime, the Beavers came out rolling. Missed that one.
And it's about getting to that crucial time where every free throw counts.
Ugh, this is interesting and exciting. And this is our last broadcast like this, so I think it's worth it.
I wonder if Derek Hackett, filming down there for KX, is enjoying the game as much as we are.
I think he is.
He can't get as excited as we
I know,
can,
right?
But
I kind of got excited there. I think the meter went wee.
Well, I think as soon as Molina hit that really long 3-pointer, I just about jumped out of my shoes.
So 10 minutes left here, 59-59. I'm supposing we're having media timeout here coming up very soon.
Very soon, probably within the next minute.
Yeah, it's about the next minute or so we can take a breath after the first 10 minutes.
Francesca's back in for the Beavers.
Jones, back to Francesca. DeAngelis to Molina. To DeAngelis, drives up in the middle. She's going up for 2 points for DeAngelis, off the mark. Rebounded by the Huskies. Now the Huskies get a chance to break that tie for Benson. wants to take the three. They're a three-point shooting team as the Huskies.
They don't even think twice about letting those loose.
Bowen all the way going around the circle, going up for three is Price, and it is in. She now has 12 points for the game. For Price, it's 62-59. The Beavers now down by 3, and that's a media timeout there. So, media timeout. One, it's 62-59. So far, the scoring, just give me a second here, 2, 4, 6, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's a 26-18 run for the Beavers in the first 10 minutes. That's pretty dang good.
That is pretty darn good, especially, they ended the half flat. They ended the half so flat they allowed the Huskies 3 or 4 easy baskets to put them down by 11. They have come back fighting tooth and nail to bring this to a game again.
Tooth and nail? I think it's more than that. It's more of, I think it's pretty dang close there. And DeAngelis and Benson, that matchup, it looks so off, and yet it's working.
It is working.
For both teams, for some strange reason.
Yeah, and I mean, Benson did come out. She scored 8 straight points, but when you couple that with Franny's 11, Bogue had 2, Sakara Molina had a big 3 plus another 2. When you have only one player scoring and you have a host of players scoring, that bodes well for Minot State.
And so we have 9:26 left to go here in the second half. It's 62-59, and what an exciting game we have here. Very exciting game. It looks like this game was done. I heard some rumors that this game was done, from the crowd and stuff like that, but then it's pretty much went the other way.
All right, for the visiting team here in that before the media timeout, they had shot 23 for 45. They're 51% from in front of the arc. They're 7 for 19, 36.8 for 3 points, and 75% free throw shooting. Our home Beavers are at 46.8%. They improved that field goal percentage by almost 10, as we said they needed to do before, right after the halftime there. So they're 46.8%. They're at 44% from behind the arc and 91.7% still from the free throw line.
Every stat went up for them. Every stat went down for them.
Indeed, and that is what had to happen. They had to come out and play hard if they wanted to keep in this game.
Bogue picks up the rebound, going outside to DeAngelo. She's had the hot hand. Oh my goodness, has she had. Lost control of the ball though. She rushed too much there.
Yep, she could have stopped and she could have set things up. But they had the advantage. They couldn't capitalize on it, so that's when you pull it back out to play.
Benson gets another 2 points there. Benson's having a great half. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points. She has 19 points for the game.
Looks like the Huskies bench there wanted a foul.
DeAngelis, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 11, 13 points. She has 16 points for the game for DeAngelis.
And another 3 by DeAngelis. She's off the mark, though.
I think it's kind of slowed down now. I think that for that halftime.
It has been, but Minot State needs to keep the tempo up.
Yes, and Benson's running all over them right now, as it's now 66-61. It's a 5-point lead now.
Yep, and the Huskies have gone 4 straight points, all of them by Benson here after this media timeout.
So 66-61, 7:52 left here. This game has been exciting all game so far. And Molina, they got to cut that lead now as they're down by 5. Molina going up for 2, in and out of the basket. 3 Huskies underneath the basket for the rebound.
Uh-oh.
That looked like a travel, wouldn't you? I guess it wasn't. She wasn't moving, so it's good.
When the players fall down and stuff, it's really up to the discretion of the refs.
Bogue has her 4th personal foul, 5th team foul. So Bogue has got 12 points for the game so far. She's only had 2 points in the second half, but she is a factor for the Beavers. And it's just different when you bring in Kingsbury or Lester in for Bogue. It's just a different feel.
Well, they don't have the force. They don't have the weight behind it. I mean, Bogue is a thick girl. I mean, you know what I mean? She has the weight to push people around and to hold on to the ball, and the other 2 just don't.
Kingsbury's now in. I guess for another 4 or 5 minutes she's going to be in. And rebounded there. She misses that one. Was Jessica Benson.
From behind.
Going up underneath now for another quick 2 points. There's another 2 points for Amanda Wagner. That's her first 2 points of the game. She averages 6 points a game. It's now back to an 8-point lead. All of a sudden, the Beavers go on a quick run and now just flip-flop drastically after the media timeout. DeAngelis, it's a charge again. She didn't want that.
That looked like she tripped and fell backwards.
Get the expression on DeAngelis' face. Jeez. That's, oh my goodness. You got the crowd going now. This crowd's in it.
Oh, and they may have kept up. And they,
Benson gets our 2 points.
They grabbed Minot State sleeping and complaining about that last call.
All right, so we have a timeout
here.
10-point
game.
Yeah, we're back to a 10-point game. It was a 59-point game, and now it's 71-61 again. A 10-point game. What happened to the Beavers after the timeouts? I don't know what happened.
Well, Benson just went on and absolutely scored. I mean, she's getting the ball underneath, and they're getting offensive rebounds. A lot of the points that the Huskies have scored, to get to this 10 points have been second chance points.
13 points for her in the second half. She had 9 in the first half for Benson. DeAngelis, though, she got that last, well, it was a charging, so with that, she has 2, 4, 6, 7,
She has
8.
not scored since our last.
18 points for DeAngelis, and 15 of those came in the second half.
Yep.
So, I don't know what to say. What happened? It's just like a tale of two halves of halves. Does that make sense?
Those darn media timeouts.
I know. It's just the same old as the other half. The first half, before the media timeout, great.
Yeah.
Second half, what happened? I don't know.
I'm not sure either. Like I said, Minot State just wasn't getting the boards. Bogue picked up her fourth foul, had to get replaced.
You know who we should blame? The media.
Media.
Wait.
Oh, man.
Oh, dang it.
I'll take some blame.
Okay, we will too. We need our breaks, even though we can't take breaks on this channel.
Exactly.
Really, any. 71-61. Let's see what Sheila Green-Girding has come up with now. Their team has been playing hard. I'm sorry, but when they're facing a 12-4 team that's receiving votes in the national poll, and we're tied up at 59, and now they're down by 10 again. It's just, that's what happens when you're ranked and you can shoot.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't expect this kind of matchup, I bet.
Oh, I'm sure they didn't. There's a turnover by Speedy Jones. She's slow to get up. Looks like she...
they called that kind of late, it looked like.
Looks
almost.
like her ankle...
Who was the fall on? It was probably on Safransky. That's her second personal 6-team fall.
And we have an injury on the court, as I said. Alicia Jones still down. Looks like she's clutching an ankle.
Not good. Shane, can you see?
Not good at all. She's one of our best ball. Oh, that looks like a knee. It looks like they're tapping her knee.
Upper quad, you said?
Upper quad.
You guys can see it. We don't have a monitor here, so. Yeah, that's not good.
I'm not exactly sure what happened. I know she got the ball poked out from around behind her, but after that, I don't know. I guess maybe she might have stepped on somebody else's foot.
It looked kind of bad. Maybe it went out with her, and that's what happened with the turnover. Maybe too. Something just pulled her muscle, and she's. Well, as we wait for the injury timeout here, the Beavers had a turnover there. You have 2 shots coming up here from Safransky's fall.
Yep, and as we wait, I have some more interesting stats here, I guess. Sakara Molina averages 33 minutes per contest. That is 5th overall in the NSIC. And as we actually touched on this earlier, Lauren Safransky is actually 27th overall at 28 minutes per game. So Lauren Safransky, Sakara Molina see a lot of minutes every game. They're the most consistent players. They turn the ball over the least, and they just get results. Safransky may not average that many points a game, but she is a force. She's one of the best defenders on the team, and as I was saying, one of the most consistent.
Biggest lead of the game back is 12 points now. It was 11 at the half. We're back to the biggest lead now. It's 12, and 6:27 left here to go in the second half. Going out the Molina. Molina outside the Sand Saber. Sandsaver going up for a 3, fresh legs, makes her own rebound. Sandsaver going underneath the Bogue for 2 points, got it.
And Bogue's scoring drought just ended there, and hopefully she can continue to pack them on because it's getting
the
that period
time
is winding down. They need to start putting some baskets in the net, and they need to lock down some defense.
DeAngelis is out, so it's Sandsaver and Kingsbury in for the replacements for DeAngelis and Speedy Jones. Sandsaver, top of the key. Need to get some points with 5:43 left, down by 10, 73-63. Outside the Safransky. Underneath the Bogue, good pass by Safransky, and there's 2 points for Bogue underneath the basket. She now has 6 points in the second half.
Minot State needs to get back.
So now we're down by not 8 points and 5:24 left. So we're going to try chip away here again, are the Beavers. Top of the key, Bogue right on her for defense. She's trying to go up all the way and makes it. Look at that wide open there was Amanda Wagner. She gets another 2 points. She has 4 points for the game.
She dribbled around that screen and took it right to the basket via almost all the way back to the half-court line. And she just kept with it, kept the dribble down, and ended up going in for a layup.
DeAngelis is coming back in. Going underneath the Bogue again. That pass has been pretty good. A little pushing fall there on Morgan Loft. That's her second personal, third team foul. Foul trouble for the Beavers has been pretty much all half. DeAngelis is back in for Kingsbury.
Yep, she has one more foul until she's out, so hopefully she can stay a little quiet. But, I mean, that does stay in the back of your mind, especially as such an explosive player. You know you only have one foul to give, and that could come at any time, especially when you have the gears as DeAngelis has.
Bogue almost had it, but off the rim. Going the other way now with 4:50 left here to go in the second half. Going outside here, the Moen. Moen, wide open pass underneath, and I think the charge, that's good charge fall there on Sandsaver.
Sandsaver takes the great foul there on number 3, Sam Price.
So that's going to be a second personal, fourth team foul for the Huskies, excuse me.
Heads up play there by Sandsaver, knowing that she was basically the last line of defense.
And it worked.
She had almost no help, and Price just decided to run her down.
Fransky taking the long loop, did not get it off the bounds, I think off a Husky. Yep, off a Husky, and it's going to go Beaver way yet. So 4:23 left here to go.
10-point lead.
10-point lead, and still, they went in 5 minutes they were all knotted up again. So they went on an 11-score run. They knotted right back up.
And here's Morgan Close's first appearance of the half.
Yes, I believe so. So Close is back in. Going out the Bogue, the Sandsaver. Shot clock at 10. Back outside the Close, underneath the Bogue. Bogue going up for a shot, tries to get underneath the DeAngelis, but fall there. I think it's going to be on the Huskies.
Keeping it at this end of the court here. Huskies have given up a couple fouls here on this possession alone.
That's going to be third personal foul for Jessica Benson, fifth team foul. So now baseline pass coming up here. Give it outside the Bogue. Bogue top of the key here. The Sandsaver. Sandsaver drives in the middle, goes up to Safransky, going out to DeAngelis. DeAngelis passes back all the way to the other side to Close. Close underneath the Bogue. Bogue posting it up and gets 2 points. Carly Bogue's having a decent second half now.
As I was saying, Bogue needed to start the scoring train again. I mean, she's on it now. It took her a while to get there here in the second half, but she's there, and hopefully we can start gaining some ground. Yes.
We need some defense now. The offense has been not the problem, I don't think, this entire game. It's just been the defense and rebounding has been kind of the weak spot for the Beavers. Baseline pass coming up here for the Huskies back outside the Benson, top of the key. Benson rolling in. Almost lost control of it. Top of the key now here to to Moen. Underneath. Do they call a charge? Yeah, a charge there.
Carly Bogue steps in front of that one and takes another charge for the second consecutive possession from the Huskies.
So with that, 75-67, we're only down by 8. But there's 3:34 left here to go, so every possession counts.
It does, but 10 is the magic number. If you're under 10.
Yes. And bad pass there, not how they wanted to start
Absolutely not. Sandsaver just kind of flicked it under, hoping that.
Sheila Green, not.
I can imagine
Green
she's
Girding.
furious about that last pass. Because as you said, every possession counts now. And just to be given the ball away like that, it cannot be accepted.
Green Girding, she looks furious over there. Now going the Huskies' way. Blocked there by DeAngelis. She jumped up like crazy. Benson. DeAngelis lost control of the ball. She's dribbling too fast, and there's a turnover there.
Jump ball. Jump ball. Minot State's way.
Yeah, so DeAngelis quick, but sometimes too quick for her own good.
Sometimes.
Oof.
And that's that motor.
And she goes all the way. The coach has to take her out because she's just breathing and panting like crazy. She goes full 110% on the court.
See if they don't match up here. Okay, they are matching up. Let's say I thought they were just popping out to Molina for the easy three.
Going out the Bogue. Bogue getting outside the Molina now. Molina underneath the Bogue, posted up. Going up for Bogue for 2 points. She has 2 shots coming up for Bogue.
Yep, and just like that, the Huskies slip into the bonus.
Well, that's Jessica Benson's 4th personal foul, too. That is going to be a major blow to them, too, if they lose their main post.
Indeed.
So with that, we are at 7 a shot, and Carly Bogue makes that.
Safransky back in for
close.
For close.
Okay, so 75-68. Try and make it 69 here. Misses that one.
Bogue rarely misses free throws, and she dropped that one.
So we need a good defensive stand here for the Beavers. Top of the key. There's a good defensive stand. Bad pass, I think, just on the Huskies.
Very bad pass.
Molina going up with a good count. Charge block there on the Huskies. Good job, and that's going to be.
I think Molina got away with one there. She kind of looked like she was flying in with an elbow there, and they let her get away with it for the blocking charge. But I think the defender was in the charge halo.
So with that, Minot State had 7 fouls. It was 7-2 for foul count there. The Beavers in the lead. Now it's 8-7 with the Huskies in the lead in foul trouble.
And you also kind of feel the momentum shifting again
just
back
a little bit.
Minot State's way.
And there we go. Now Molina makes that one.
And they're coming with these free throws. I mean, the clock is stopped. They're gaining points with no time running off the clock. So Minot State shooting free throws, especially with Molina, especially with Bogue, is basically the best case scenario for them to come back right now.
Misses that one. The free throws, so far they're 2 of 4 for free throws right now.
Well, and they count at this point in the game.
2:31 left, and yes, they do. And I think we have a timeout. Yes, timeout there by the Huskies. 75-69, 2:30 left here to go in the second half. And we are down by 6 points, the Beavers are.
Minot State is definitely in this game, and I hope that Sheila Green Girding is coming up with a good plan to close out this last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Because in the past, Minot State comes out strong, they throw a couple punches, but then they let off and basically get punched a couple times, and the Huskies have a chance to run away with the game again. So hopefully if we can keep that from happening.
The defensive effort is what we need in rebounds.
Defensive effort is what we need, and the rebounds. Those offensive rebounds are absolutely killing Minot State right now.
I was texting Derek. He was looking up here with his camera. So I'm going to be like, are we going to be on the news tonight? I'm singing.
It's okay. 'Cause I love rock and roll too, Kyle.
I know, right?
I love rock and roll too.
Cheerleaders got new uniforms.
They did, and they look great. Music courtesy tonight of
the pep band.
The pep band of MSU. And yes, the cheerleaders' new uniforms look really good. Did you just see the dance between the male cheerleader and the other cheerleader there? He was like just picking her up, and she was flipping and catching her again.
That.
It was really cool. You should have seen it.
Huh. All right, so 2:30 left here to go. 75-69, down by 6 points. Yeah, 6 points.
Benson at 4 fouls. Maybe they can draw another foul on Benson here and get her out of the game. So
they still have tons of shooters, though.
They still do have tons of shooters, but Benson has been the one putting it down low. She's been getting the offensive rebounds and putting them back in.
3 there for Price, off the mark, and went out of bounds. Looks like on the Huskies, and it's going Beaver way. 2:11 left, 75-69.
And every possession counts now.
Oh, this is where they cannot turn it over at all. They're playing a little full court now. Almost a full court press there. And now,
yep, looks like
Molina.
it was just man-to-man press. But Minot State had mostly everybody back just in case, so all the defenders were playing high as well.
Molina, the Safransky, DeAngelis tried to bounce pass it, but went off the knee, it looks like, on the Huskies. Coach is talking to DeAngelis now, trying to explain. DeAngelis trying to explain to her what she did.
I don't think Sheila Green-Girding wants any explanation right now.
No. She's like, you're down by 6.
Yeah.
It's 154. You got to make something.
Yeah.
Just work a play. Good play. Any play. Get some points.
Oh, they have to inbound it right now.
Gets it underneath the DeAngelis. Look at that off-mark shot. Almost in the hands of Bogue. Bogue wants that one back.
Oh, Minot State needs to get back if they're going to.
They need to
Minot
make it
State's going to get
defensive.
caught sleeping here in one of these possessions here if they're not careful, because the Huskies have had people back and in position to make plays. They just haven't been found or even looked at from whoever has the ball at the time.
They were double-teaming the person with the ball. That was on
Amanda
Sandsaber.
Sandsaber.
First personal. That's going to be 8th team foul, so we have bonus 1-and-1 coming up here for Wagner. Wagner has 4 points. They do not want to bring people to the line. Okay,
No.
that works, but they get the possession
Offensive
right
boards.
off. Yep.
Offensive boards, 1 minute, 34 seconds left. Clock is shot
Ticking.
clock restarted at 22. It's not leaving much room for scoring 6 points.
Top of the key now. They need to get, now the time's clicking, 122. Beavers need a defensive effort without any points and 2 shots coming up here.
I think that one might be on DeAngelis.
I did not see who that was on.
It's not on DeAngelis because she's not
Oh,
getting
Carly
it.
Bogue, she is out.
Bogue is out,
5th personal, 9-team foul. Carly Bogue is out for the game.
and it looks like Close is going to be checking in for Bogue.
So a timeout here by the Beavers with 1:18 left to go. 2 shots pending coming up for the Huskies. 75-69, down by 6. If they can hold, if they do not make free throws and go for a 3 right away, it's right back down to a 3-point game. This game could go either way with 1:18 left yet.
He really can.
But it could go one other way if they start scoring points on the Husky side, though.
Indeed.
So this game could be, it may look like a blowout in the end, but it was actually closer than you think.
Yep, and I feel like that's how a lot of basketball games
I've
are. I
noticed,
mean,
yeah.
even at any level. I mean, a lot of times a team can get within 4, and then you start the foul game, and they keep making free throws, and all of a sudden it looks like they won by 10, 15 points, when really it was a 4-point game at a minute 5.
Nicole Anderson, 2 points in the game. She has 3 now with the free throw. Misses that one, though. And
Another
rebounded by
offensive board by the Huskies.
Huskies now. They're going to control this game. This is what happened in the last 2:30. Fall there looks like on 12, so I think they said 12. Scar Molina?
Seemed like it was going to be an over and back to me.
Oh, it was on Morgan Close. First personal 10. So we're in double bonus for the Huskies. So they get 2 shots no matter what coming up here for Nicole Anderson. They need to get the rebound. Misses that one.
And those 2 previous rebound misses by the Beavers, they've been really long rebounds. So it's been hitting off the back iron and basically going all the way back to the free throw shooter. Somebody should have the free throw shooter, though.
She makes that one. So the Beavers get this ball now as they're down by 8 points. 8 points now for the Beavers. Molina passes in the hands. It looks like the DeAngelis for 3 off the mark. Rebounded by Close. Close going in. Passes batted down. And now it's picked up by the Huskies. This game looks like it's going to be done now after this.
Yep, Huskies have taken control, and looks like they're going to pull off the victory pretty, not easily.
Intercepted by
obviously.
DeAngelis. We still have some time here with
We do
38
still have
seconds
time.
left. And you make a 3 here, though. Give it to your hot hand. I think that's going to be Molina, honestly. And Close going up for 2 points. Bad layup there and rebounded by Benson. 26 seconds left here. Close game. Looks like the Huskies are going to come out with a win. Benson showing she is one of the lead scorers in NSIC. And
Vincent
one of the
having
lead players.
Vincent having an absolutely great game here in the second half.
D'Angela's still hustling with only 9 seconds left. Going up for Melina for 2 points. She gets it. It's a 6-point game again in 1 second.
And that's going to run the clock out.
And the Beavers fall below 500 for the first time in this season. So they fall to 8-9 for the Beavers, and the Huskies improve to 13-4 in this game, in this NSIC matchup.
Yep, nothing to take away from the Beavers. They came out against a very, very, very strong Huskies team here. And their shooting quite wasn't as where it normally is, but the Beavers defense was able to hold on. They were able to battle back from a couple 10-point deficits to tie it up twice. And then we're just lost it. Just let the Huskies slip away, gain the lead back on them, and at the end they were not able to make up the deficit.
That's what happened in the first half too.
Exactly.
Started out strong, all of a sudden they went downhill at the 2:30 mark.
Yep.
Again, they could not make a defensive rebound.
Yep, they missed free throws down the stretch. Minot State did. And those are their first free throws that they'd really missed all game. Was that there at the very end? Bogue missed one. Molino missed one. And that's not going to make up a 6-point deficit, but you know, it does change your strategy down the stretch a little bit more.
All right, so I have some unofficial stats here. Starting with the St. Cloud Huskies. 12 points for Sam Price, 4 points for Nicole Anderson, 2 points for Carly Jeffrey, 4 points for Amanda Wagner, 22 points for Jessica Benson, 12 points for Rachel Moen, 2 points for Emma Konopaski, 6 points for Carissa LeCaptain, and 4 points for Lexi Peterman for the St. Cloud Huskies. Looking at the foul trouble there, 2 fouls for Morgan Loft, 3 for Sam Price, 1 for Wagner, 4 for Benson, 3 for Konopasik, 1 for Carissa LeCaptain, and 1 for Lexi Peterman. What's their
all right, and throughout the whole game of the
field goal percentage?
St. Cloud State University, they shot 28 for 56. That's 50 on the nose percent. They went 7 for 23, and they made about almost all. I think they made 6 of those 3-pointers in the first half. They did not make that many 3-pointers in the second half. They went 7 for 23. That's 30.4%, and dropping their field goal or their free throw percentage off a little bit. They're at 14 for 21, 66.7%. For Minot State, Carly Bogue coming off with a total of 19 points. Lauren Safransky hits a big 7. Sakara Molina with 20. Alicia Jones, before she left the game with a knee injury, had 7. Francesca DeAngelis with 16. And Savannah Kingsbury with 2. That's only 7 players with 7 total players with points. That's not very good bench play.
Looking at the field goal percentage, though, 27 of 60, 45%, better than the first half of 36%. They shot 53% in the second half. I think that's pretty good to come out to do that.
Good.
Looking at the three-point land, they were 4 12, 33%. Free throws, they were 13 of 16 for 81%. So, final score of this game. The St. Cloud State University Huskies defeat the Minot State Beavers 77-71 here in this NSIC matchup. Coming up, we have Shane Court for color analysts here coming up for the game, for the men's game. So, Juan, thank you for joining me here for this exciting game.
Thank you, Kyle. It was it's probably the most exciting game we've had all season. So
I have to agree. Well, besides the Mary game, you weren't here for that, though.
I was not here for the Mary game. I was a little under the weather, but Shane did a very good job, and I'm going to turn this mic over to Shane here, and I'm going to take over the camera for the second game.
We're going to take a quick, about 15-minute break here. So we'll be back in 15 minutes here on Canvas U Channel 19, and we'll be ready for the men's game coming up here in about 15 minutes here on Canvas U Channel 19.